Unplug and replug that HDMI.
No, you're not doing the chemicals round up the yeah, that's right. Oh, no, that might be...
Mum!
No, it's not you.
I've still got nothing coming through. Check the connection.
Yeah, nice, boys. Well done, boys.
All right, welcome back to Southern Lions playing Kalamunda. Excuse us for had a few technical difficulties, but now we are back online. We're down in the home of Southern Lions Rugby Union Club. They are hosting Kalamunda down from the hills, and it has just started absolutely pegging it down. It's going to be a very interesting game of rugby. That ball's going to be slippery like a bar of soap. As you see at number 5 there, just going to let it go straight through the hands. We're going to see a lot of that today. And this is where the skills really come into a game of rugby. It comes down to the basics. Not trying anything too flashy, just getting the basics right with your passing, quick, flat balls. And sometimes it's a little bit useful to sort of opt for the flat passes rather than the spin. It can be a little bit harder, a little bit easier to catch. As you've seen number 8 here take the ball up. No team sheet, so I'm just going to be running off the numbers for this first game in the reserve grade. Kalamunda pressing on. Ball's been turned over. Southern Lions have got a slice of it. There's a kick and chase. The two centres putting the fullback under pressure. He dives on it. And it's taken over the line. You're going to have a restart just in front of the try line. Rain subsided for now. We'll see who's going to draw first blood, but Kalamunda in their half under pressure. Let's see what they can do. The wind really howling into the face of the kicker. So watch this ball. If it gets a bit of hang time, it may come back on them. As you can see there, just holds up. Kick goes to the centre of the field. Space for the 10. Sort of shimmying. Takes old mate down. Like tipping over a fridge. 9 plays the ball out. Now a chance for the backs. A little bit of shimmying. Good support there. Going wide, the 12. He's met nicely by Kalamunda. They take him down. Ball's been turned over. Nice work from Kalamunda. Looks like we're going to see the first chance at some points. Southern Lions opting to go for 3 points. Let's see how they go. Good time to be a kicker when the wind's behind you. You want to start this one, if we're looking at the screen, just on the right-hand side of that post. So we'll see how he lines up this kick. You're looking at the right-hand side. You want to start that ball with the left. In fact, maybe just kissing the inside of the right-hand post with the left boot. Good angle. See how he goes. Looking pretty good. Straight through the centre. Southern Lions 3 points to 0. The first blood. That's a good way to start the game. Take advantage of the mistakes of your opponents early. Get an easy leg up. As far as Southern Lions are concerned, that is 3 free points. Now a chance to restart. Apologies if you don't have any ambient game sounds. Connection issue that we'll look at half-time for you, so we get the sounds of the game, so you can hear those hits. We'll see how we go. Restart. Nice kick. The wind's going to carry that one. Almost out of play. Deep on the right-hand side. Ball sort of rolls out now. A little bit messy. Remember, that ball is going to be greasy too. They don't get the fresh match Gilbert like the Premier Grade. This one will be a little bit worn after a season's play. Not great when it's wet. Let's see how they go. So far, so good. Playing the kick. Look out for the number 10 for Southern Lions. He's got a good boot on him on the left-hand side. Now a chance for the backs to run up. Looking for space. Did not get moved at all. Folded over like a decking chair. Kalamunda now, not really organised with their back line. Standing around like they're watching a fight. Pushing forward now. Back they go. Standing still, Kalamunda. Their back line. Frozen concrete boots. The Mafia have paid them a visit. Out they go again. Little grubber. This ball's going to come back. Pay attention to that Kalamunda back line. Flat-footed on the release from the 10. They need to be moving into the ball like you're walking in on the field like a game of cricket. Need all the momentum you can get. Now you can see an example of the wind here. Look at the flags in the background. You might be able to see those teardrop banners kicking with the wind. And in fact, we're going to see a shot for goal. It's like we're at altitude in South Africa, and Dan Carter's having a kick. And that is just maybe about 5 metres from the halfway line. It is a howling southerly. And the 10 here rates himself for a kick. Let's see how we go, so we can get a drawback on the footage here as well. That is not going to make it, but worth a try anyway. Kalamunda moving it out, kick the ball towards the left-hand side, space. Coming back here. We want to play this quickly. Kalamunda out of position. This could be a little swing to the wing. Southern Lions, they're over the line, and that was an easy try for the home side against Kalamunda, who all the players picked up on what was going on there. The penalty back there. And the players just not. Well, they just didn't have the legs to get back Kalamunda. Game awareness, just lacking a touch. How about the shot from halfway as well, though? We have to talk about that. Kicking for goal from the halfway line. Always ambitious, but you got to love it. Nailed his first kick. He's about the same angles and saw on the first kick as well, so let's just see how he goes. He's about 10 or so metres further back. He got good purchase on that first kick, so let's see how he goes today. This next kick. And that's a nice looking kick. Didn't get the wind he needed. Maybe put off by the Nissan Navara just sort of pulling out behind him. Perhaps a Kalamunda vehicle, we'll see, but the score 8-0. Southern Lions taking 8 easy points. A test of discipline for Kalamunda. Can they sort of just get organised here? I have to say the players don't look super enthused. It's early days. Maybe they just need to get that ball in their hands. Now the wind is turned back on. Going to get a restart now. Kalamunda looking to get back. maybe get the ball in their half. Nice kick. That's a nice high one. Taken well. They bring it up. The backs. Number 10 using that big boot he's got. He's going to be using that all day, putting them under pressure. The winger picks it up. Looks for support. Nice flat ball. The fullback. Now they've got space. But he does not have support. Nice little fend off there, but he's going to be driven out. Not quite. Good support from Kalamunda. That's more like it. Right close to us. Don't need to use the zoom on the camera in that angle. Centre of the field. Absolutely pulverised there. Bringing them out. Big hit. Everyone had the script to that one. It was read like an absolute book. Moving forward now. Quick ball. Trying to take advantage of maybe being out of position, Southern Lions. Kalamunda. Forward now. Blind side. Nice passing from the 9. Met strongly, driven out of bounds. Or maybe not quite, still in play. Right on the wing now. Quick ball. Forwards using each other. Trying to play it quickly. 9 swings it, using the backs. Little dribble. Splits the fullback and the winger. Now they're going to have time. Now these two, very, very quick operators. Nice long pass. And he's thrown that one out. I'll see what they're trying to do there. Didn't quite pay off. But look out for the number 20 and the 11 for Southern Lions. Those two are a lethal combination. But a chance for Kalamunda to make Southern Lions pay for that mistake. About 10 metres out. Turnover. Now Kalamunda under pressure here. Number 8 absolutely crushing the inside centre there. Driving over the top. Kalamunda. It's good offence. Now they've turned it over. Pick and go. But they have not. Southern Lions. Southern Lions ball. They'd almost got the turnover there, Kalamunda. And there's a bit of spring in the step from the team from the hills. They see danger within the 22. Let's see what they got. Back line. Spread out in a flat sort of formation. Looks like they're going to go towards the left-hand side. See what Southern Lions are going to do from their own 22. Excuse me, I thought they had the ball there for a moment. First scrum of the day. Get an opportunity to see who has the stronger pack. That one's fallen straight down, but they're going to play on for the scrum here. Good run from Southern Lions. Now they've got the overlap. Kalamunda under pressure. Kick and chase. Not the best kick. It's gone straight out of bounds. We're going back to the 22 line. Eight plays 0, the home side. Southern Lions leading Kalamunda. A couple of early points. Early, hotly contested line out there. Southern Lions won the ball, or have they? Yep. Thanks for tuning in yet again for the FMG reserve grade. Southern Lions playing Kalamunda. A little passing rain to start the game, just to wet that ball. Now the sun's out, there's a little bit of rainbow action as well. And that ball has not gone out of bounds. The 10 sends it back. Straight out of play. Not the greatest kick. Hard to get the purchase you want at an angle like that as well, where he took the kick. Deep near his wing. Really want to move yourself out to the centre of the pitch, so you can just open that angle up. Nice line out from Southern Lions. Ball's out. Forwards looking for that quick ball now. Overlap to the 10. That's not bad play, but now a turnover. Lost forward. Nice little overlap from Southern Lions. It's good play from backs. Nice set play. The morale is high in that team. Another scrum just in front of the halfway line. Kalamunda looking to retaliate. What can they do when the ball is in their hands for a scrum? Nice scrum, goes the blind side. Now he's in trouble. Quick ball to the 11 and juggled it. Met perfectly by his opposing 11. Nice pick up, not quite. Not the greatest pass. It was a nice run by the number 3. Had a good little run to the ball, but the pass was, well, it was terrible. Southern Lions now a scrum about 5 metres where they were. Brave move from the Kalamunda 9 to go the blind side with only one runner. Sometimes it comes off, others it does not. How will the Southern Lions set up here? The centres and the winger lining up quite flat in the back line for Southern Lions. Might see an inside ball from the outside centre. Here they come. The 10 skips the inside centre. Long ball to the wings. Going to pick it up one bounce. Not quite. Still in play. And that one was thrown forward. Fortunately, a couple of gaps in play now. A few mistakes and unforced errors coming through from both sides, just affecting the flow of the game. And the sun's out now as well. Players will appreciate that. It's just a passing shower that we saw earlier at the beginning. Now we have a third scrum in about 5 minutes. This time on the other side of the field, it is Kalamunda's ball. Let's see how they approach this set play. Ball's in, straight to the back, getting pushed back now. Rolled over. It's a good scrum from Southern Lions. Scrambling for the ball. Using their forwards. Almost lost that ball now. Just trying to find it. And they did. And diving over the top of the ball. It is now Southern Lions to get the turnover. I think that ball was actually lost forward as well anyway. Good calling from the referee. Hopefully we'll get sounds from our man in orange out there in the second half. We'll see how we go. Four scrums in as many minutes. And now we have a line out. If you're playing bingo at home, you're almost there. Southern Lions line out. Let's see how they go. Attacking position now. They've got one forward, number 17, in the back line. Let's see if they can use him. Quick ball. Number 8 running through. A little bit of head of steam. Back out it goes again. Looking for the winger. They find him. Cutting back inside, number 20 for Southern Lions. He's nimble. He's also light, which is why he's being picked up now. Southern Lions driving him towards the touchline. And you saw the flag with the man in the orange vest. Help you cross the street and he'll tell you when there's a line out. Good metres gained there from the Southern Lions. Nice bit of play.
You think they're in the park? Yes.
Quick line out. It was a bit of a dart. Now he's found some space, Southern Lions, looking for support. Just lost it. Almost broke his way through. Good bit of play. They can smell blood here, the Lions. Coming back for a scrum. 8 plays 0. Home side looking to get some more points on the board. wanting more now. The scrum, just on the 22 line. Back line, the two centres, very close to each other. See who receives that ball from the 10. Looking for the overlap. Dangerous inside outside centre. Now the 8 takes off the back of the scrum, gets it out just, but he puts the number 20, the halfback, in a real dangerous position. Good support from the Lions. Now, forwards going to take up some time. No, the backs. 12 to 13. Not the best pass. Kick and chase. He's got some wheels as well. Diving on its Kalamunda, good desperation. We'll see that one go out of play into the touchline. And a nice try from the Lions. The 8 taking off the back of the scrum. He got caught early though, which sort of left his halfback in trouble when that ball did pop out of the arm there. Just sort of popped up, and geez, a real hospital pass, that's for sure. We'll see what the team can do. Sure. What happened there? We're having a restart. Let's see how we go. 8 plays 0. We're back at the halfway line. Let's just play it from there. Kalamunda really under pressure here. Haven't been able to string much play together. A great kick. Lions almost fighting over it. To the centre of the field. The dangerous players. Number 20's through, and he's super quick as well. He's going to take him on through the middle. Looks for a runner. Gave it away. It's going to go back to Southern Lions. Nice use of the boot there, just off the laces. Southern Lions have picked it up again. Now Kalamunda are under pressure. A little bit disorganised in the back line, the Kalamunda. Now they can throw it wide. It'll really cause some pressure. The number 2 taking a few victims with him as well. The 9 picks and goes. Forwards now need to rally. Someone's going to play that ball. Throws it wide. The dangerous men, they can run, but maybe not so much passing. And this man's free. He's found some space, and he's going to score for Kalamunda. And that's going to be 15. So, excuse me, that takes him to 13. Plays 0. Great try there from the Lions. Really put them under pressure. Number 20 for the Lions. He's got a great turn of speed. He's splitting the lines there. Look for support. Actually, probably could have split the two split the two defenders that were chasing him. Chose to pass it. And the man that was there cut back on the inside. That ball's going to be converted. Takes them to 15 to 0. And in fact, they're actually 18 plays 0. Missed a penalty kick earlier. Excuse us. 18 plays 0. Southern Lions putting it on for the home crowd today at Success Regional Sporting Centre. Lions looking great. They're danger men in the back line. And the Kalamunda just taking their time to get to the restart. Perhaps just taking a breather. A lot of chasing today. Back and forth, back and forth. Let's see. Can they restart? Nice start there from Kalamunda. Met nicely. Ball's right out on the wing there. Out it comes. The danger man with the left-hand boot. He's almost put that on the other side of the field. That's a good kick, putting the winger under pressure. He's gained about 20 metres and thrown it on the other side of the pitch as the marksman there just puts his King G's into the turf, making it known where this line out is from. We need to steal caps. You're digging in with a heel. Kalamunda, their chance for a line out right in front of us here in the pavilion. A great facility down here at Success. Line outs have been a little bit scrappy. That one's certainly not straight. That ball almost went to the city. Southern Lions with the scrum. At the start of the game, they actually tried to convert a kick from here. Didn't quite make the distance, but gave it a crack. And they can't knock them. 18 plays 0. You can kick from the your own try line if you want to, and you're 18 points up, 2-0. But Kalamunda will be looking to score again for the first time in this game, but they've got to defend first. And here comes Southern Lions, their dangerous back line. The 9 spreads it out. Good delivery to the 10. Inside ball, not yet. Good defence from Kalamunda. Now that's a good bit of play there. The kick and chase from the number 10. Very good kick now. Number 20's under pressure. What does he do? Little shimmy. Almost gets stacked. Pulls his pants up. Now he's back in play, and they've just thrown that one away. Kalamunda now. Real chance to score. They're right on the line. Lost forward. No advantage. Great bit of play from the Kalamunda half. A fly half. Beautiful play. Put them under pressure straight away by kicking that ball. You can really thump it as well into the wind, knowing that it'll just hold up before that try line. Great kick and chase. Now they have a chance to score and get themselves on the board. Just under 10 minutes to play in the first half. And hopefully we'll get the sounds of the game from the microphone from the ref in the second half. Can Kalamunda capitalise on this position? A little bit messy. They get the ball out. Number 10 looking the most lively for Kalamunda, I have to say. Good work from the forwards. A pick and go there from the Big Juice. Is he over the line? And he is. Great work from the number 2, the Big Juicy. Pick that one up straight away. You've got to play it quick. And the opposition's defensive line is much better than your offensive. You've got to pick and play early. Put them under pressure with speed. Good bit of play. They've got their points on the board, Kalamunda. That is how they must put the pressure on the Southern Lions. They need to play very quick rugby. Pick and go, pick and go. Don't give the Lions a chance to set up and get their defensive line in order. You've got to play them really quickly, and that is how you put them under pressure, and that is how they'll get back into this game. Good bit of play from the 10. You need that man to play the ball. We need the ball in his hands more often in this game. See if they can convert this kick. Hard angle to see if it actually goes in. We're looking for the flags from the touch judges. So there we go. Two flags means it's in. 2 flags means 2 points. We've got 18, play 7. Just under 8 minutes to play here in Fortescue Medals reserve grade. Kalamunda got some points on the board. Not bad. 18 plays 7. The scoreline suddenly doesn't look so bad. Now let's see how the kicking goes for the restart for the Lions. Hopefully see a nice scrambler of a kick. The left foot of the number 10 here for the Lions is very good. Knows what he's doing. He's going to try and put this as deep as he can into their 22. And he does. Terrible ball to try and catch, but it's met nicely by the number 2. He's going to run, jog, picks up steam, big hit, little high. The backs again, tries to go over the top, puts his winger, standing still, he gets driven out of play. See what I mean? We saw that earlier in the game. The backs for Kalamunda are standing still, they are too flat. We're getting it taken back, it was lucky from Kalamunda. I'm sure their coach at half-time will just get them mobilised a bit. So far their forwards have been more mobile than the backs. Speaking of which, number 8 driving up. That's good play from the Kalamunda forwards. Now the backs have got a little bit of momentum. The 10 shows, look how good he is, just stepping around. Back they go. Flat ball, quick ball there. Wasn't really expecting it at number 4. Dropped it, but his teammate picked it up. It was the man who passed it. The forward's now kicking to the fastest man in the game. That is not the best move, but the winger dropping it. And that one's just been taken out of play. And the forward there for Kalamunda just letting him know who's the biggest number 1 in this game. Even though the winger has 2 on his back, the big man has the 1. Costly mistake there from the Lions. But I have to say, Kalamunda got out of jail there with the forward kicking it to the fastest the fastest in the game with space on the left. They got lucky. Now we've got a scrum right in front of us. Southern Lions certainly being, I wouldn't say the strongest of the 2 packs, but their scrum is more in sync. They're all pushing and driving at the same time. I don't think there's a power discrepancy here just by looking at them. I think it's more timing. Let's see how Kalamunda go. Nice big strong drive from the Southern Lions. Steaming over them like they're laying tarmac on the road. The ball's out. A chance for Kalamunda. The 12 is through. Southern Lions got a hand on his jersey. Sort of behind the back pass. The forward's found himself with the ball. The ball's been lost. Diving on, it's Kalamunda. Still lost forward. And again, a bit of momentum lost. Southern Lions. Another scrum. What a powerful scrum that was. Just before us, right in front of us in the broadcast tent. Well, I can't say broadcast tent because we don't have the marquee today, but we're sitting under some sort of cover. Southern Lions a chance to show off their scrum yet again. The wind still in their favour. 18 plays 7, but Kalamunda still in this game. About 5 minutes to go. Big drive from Kalamunda this time. Quick ball on the blind side. It's the number 20, he's free. He's found a runner, the winger. Good support run from the Lions. Now Kalamunda really under pressure. Trying to find space and get it wide. If they do, they've got the overlap. Here they come. There's 2v1. They've messed up the pass. The winger tries to cut back inside. Gets it out. He's thrown it away. Now Kalamunda down the wing. He looks pretty comfortable there. Southern Lions getting back. Now a chance to turn over the ball. The 10 tried. Good tackle from Lions. A bit scrappy here. The referee taking the ball back. Interesting bit of play there. Ball popping out everywhere and giving to both wingers on the side of the game a chance to score a try. Kalamunda play quickly. Quick ball. Big hit up. The big juice, number 1 for Southern Lions. Wasn't letting anyone through. The 10, quick ball to the forward. Almost lost it. Held it on the glute. They go wide. Kick and chase, kind of smothered. Picked up there by the Lions. Couple of minutes left to play. Wind really howling now. Ten for the Lions, boots the letters off the ball. Back into their half. Good bit of pressure relief for the Lions. A line out just forward of the halfway line. Down here at Success Regional Sporting Facility. Nice straight throw. That ball really to no one. Passing hasn't left anything to be desired for today, but the number 10's had a great game. He takes the hit up. fighting over who's going to play the ball. The wind playing havoc with that one. Quick ball to the wing is going to come. It's not. Didn't get it away. Good tackle from the number 2. And the man, he probably had 40 kegs in advantage. Looked him away. Good defence. A bit of malarkey there. I like that. Don't make it easy for him. Nice hit up for Kalamunda. Quick ball from the forward. Threw it to his knees. He had to come to the ground to catch it. Nice drive there. Trying to be stripped there. It was a one-on-one tackle, so you're allowed to do so. Kalamunda playing the ball quickly, like I said. That's the way to beat them today. Long ball across the field. The 12, he's been lively as well. No room this time. Playing it quickly. Good pass from the 9. Little inside ball. Here he comes, number 2. Number 8, sorry. He's been really lively for Kalamunda. Super windy out there. Nice big gust. Kalamunda with a stringing these plays together. This is fantastic. Playing the ball quickly. The Lions are under pressure. Protecting that ball. Forwards looking to pick and go. Number 8. Not the best passer in the game, but he's good at running. Number 6 there, places it well. Good support. Almost losing it now. No advantage, we're going back. Kalamunda, nice string of breakdowns. Really putting the onus on the Lions. Number 4 runs in. Absolutely poleaxed. He almost went backwards. In fact, he almost went to Perth and he wasn't taking the train. Here comes number 12, grabbed by the jersey. He was lucky because he was through. The forward's playing the ball now. Great run from the number 8. Terrific play by the big man. Unstoppable. The 9. Great passing. Number 12 steps inside. Kalamunda need to tuck their jerseys in. It's costing them breakthroughs. Here comes the 13, trying to get his hands free. Spins around. Is he over the line? Not yet. About 5 out. A turnover. Costly for Kalamunda. How about the passing for the 9 for the Hills team? And number 20's free. He's looking for space and he's found it. No one's going to catch him. He's got this one on toast and you can choose your preserves because number 20 has taken the ball over the line again, and how about that? Kalamunda, all the pressure in the world. Right on their line, and just like that, 1 turnover. 23 plays, 7, just before the half-time siren. Really costly for Kalamunda. They were doing so well. Quick play. You could sense Kalamunda were getting tired, but they were making ground. But as soon as the ball gets in the hands of number 13, number 20 or 11 for the Lions, well, there's no one else on this ground that can match them for speed. He found space and he jogged it 50% to the line. Pretty easy conversion here. And there you go, 2 flags up. If you missed that one, you take your boots off and you go home. So that is 25 plays 7. I believe that might be half time, but see how we go. People standing in front of me, I can't see the time. It should be half time, but we might have a bit of injury time, if you will. No, that is indeed half time. 25 plays 7. We'll double check the score as well. It could be 28. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a few moments' time. We are back for second half of this game. Fortescue Metals reserve grade. Southern Lions playing Kalamunda. Southern Lions this time kicking into that howling wind. It's got a bit of a chill to it. I wish I bought another jacket. Look at that wind. That's going to mean the ball won't pass. Won't pass the 15. And Kalamunda have got themselves the ball right on the halfway line. And that's where the ball remained at the start of the game. Out they come. Lost the ball forward there. Quick ball out the back there for Kalamunda. The ball's been dropped 4 times. It's like it's on fire. Southern Lions. A 5th time. Kalamunda now had the ball. A chance for an overlap. Good tackle. The ball's come out yet again. What is on that ball that the players do not want to touch? 13 is free. He's got a runner in 21. Real messy start. The referee is down. Not rolling away. He'd be lucky. Here comes the big man for Southern Lions. Maybe a substitute. The ball's down again. Nice work from Kalamunda, bunting it down to the Kalamunda side, also the Southern Lions end, using that wind. Hopefully Kalamunda will kick that ball a lot to their advantage. Trying to find space. There'll be a lot of tired players out there right now, because that first 5 minutes of play really stung their legs. Just hear the breath of the players there. That's how hard that opening 5 minutes of play was. Now this is where Kalamunda can get back into the game. They need to use the kicking to their advantage when they have the wind. They can really keep the ball in their half. Even when the momentum is not with them, they get boot to ball and they can send it very quickly to the other side of the field. That is the strength of the win today, as it always is here in the southern end at Success, which both teams are chasing today. Now a line out for Kalamunda. Hard to throw the ball straight here, and I have to say the line out throws have not been amazing. And that throw and catch both weren't very good, but we're having a short arm penalty here. Forwards bring it up. Nice big hit there as well. Number 8 for Kalamunda, he's been terrific. Sort of shows and turns it around. And number 9 has got a great passing game. He's calling the forwards, telling them where to go, where he wants the ball to go. Nice big hit there. Number 8 looking to get himself through. Is he? Not quite. The forwards driving, like I said earlier, picking and going very quickly. That's how you put this team under pressure. And again, relentless now. It's a pile-on. Bring this one back. No advantage. The quick play from Kalamunda, putting the Lions under pressure. Use their forwards again, getting a bit of a run up now. Quick ball from the 3. Look for the pick and drive yet again. The 9. Good hit from the forwards on forwards. Picking and driving again. Number 8 trying to get over the line there. Is this man over? And that's try time for Kalamunda. Great start to the game for the team from the hills. And the forwards doing the damage early. Great play from Kalamunda. See how the game plan goes, but if they can just kick the ball in their half, use the kicking, kick it in there, and just pick and go with their forward line, they can get back in this game. They've started all right. It's 25 plays 12, a chance to go 25-14, and an easy kick for the fullback for Kalamunda in the red and black fade. Not a bad looking jersey. We're going to talk about the jerseys for a while. The Southern Lions is okay. The black and red fade. Now the fullback. Chance to bring it within 2 converted tries for the Hills team. It's a nice connection, 2 flags. 25 plays 14. Kalamunda off to a great start. Really good play. Number 1, the number 8, the number 9 for Kalamunda. Terrific so far. Look out for that halfback for the Kalamunda team. Beautiful passing on both sides as well. Usually you have a dominant side. Be quite strong passing to the left or the right, but he seems to be very, very competent on both sides. And remember, he's the one passing the ball, so he's delivering the play. A good passer, and you've got a good back line. Southern Lions trying to steal that ball, not quite. Take that one back, and Kalamunda are going to get the ball, as they should, from the restart. Scrum for Kalamunda. The advantage is with the Hills team. Number 8 there, driving towards the wing. They have the advantage. Right on the wing now. Forwards, just sort of passing it along. Nice support now. Forwards now on the wing. It was picked up by the 17. It was telegraphed a little bit, wasn't it? What a start here for Kalamunda. Looking really good. Here we go again. This is the chance to use the wind, boot the leather off that ball, go straight for the 22. Anything less is a disappointment. That's a great kick. You really want to get as far as possible down the field if you were Kalamunda. Get the forwards up and about and start driving. Pick and go, pick and go. I don't think they've got the passing game to break through the Southern Lions back line. They need to use their forwards, and that is what they've done to score all their points this afternoon.
Let's go, runs!
Now, line out. The thrower for Kalamunda. Not great, I have to say, but they stay with the ball and they turned it over. Spoke too soon. Now, what can the Southern Lions do on the defensive when they have the wind absolutely howling? I'll be interested to see what the number 10 does. He's got a great left boot. With this wind, you can have the best boot in the world. And that ball will still be carried back towards you. Looks like maybe the 10 has come off. Someone else opting for the kick. Just going out of bounds now in front of the halfway line, about 10 metres in. You can hear that wind just coming in and out of the referee's microphone. Look at those teardrop banners. Very hard to throw this ball straight in a wind like today. You really have to throw it against the wind, really. Good choice from the captain of Kalamunda choosing the scrum. You could not possibly choose the word line out on a day like today. No way, Jose. Kalamunda opting for the scrum. Their back line, a chance to get on the offensive now. So they've had a substitution. Number 22 is going to be the first receiver out of Kalamunda. If they can get the ball out there. Let's see how they go. Driving back. Hard ball to get from the 9, but he operates very well. Inside ball to the 12 now. Driving through. Number 8. Passing. Work from the Kalamunda players there. Forwards picking him up, going quickly. Forwards with a quick passing. Good follow-up effort from Southern Lions after that first tackle. That man just sort of swallowing the ball there. Not happy with the ref's decision, but it was clear as day. basically belly flopped on the ball. Now Kalamunda. Get that ball on the boot, sir. Get it down to the 22. Says the coach, you would expect. That's a real floater. And that is an absolute pearler. Well, not quite. Back we go. Didn't quite get the purchase he wanted. Kind of a flower bag of a kick. That's what's happening. You kick the ball in the valve. If you nail that valve, it really turns the ball into that sort of floating ball in the air. All right, another scrum for the Lions. They've been the stronger operation, that's for sure, in the scrummage. Now, they haven't really had a chance to get on the offensive, the Lions. Can they return here in this second half? It's been all red and black, hasn't it, today, in the second half? 14 plays 25, all the momentum with Kalamunda at the moment. Can the Lions turn that around? Nice late ball from the Lions. Quick play, and here come the Lions, bringing it up. Number 12, stepping. Ball's out, looking for the inside play. Good bit of play for number 18, super sub, he's on play now. Look for him, he looks energised, number 18 for the Lions. They've brought on quite a few subs now, fresh legs, and some big units as well. And Booker T there, the big man with the dreads, looking menacing. Trying to get it wide, it's been turned over. Number 17, throwing the ball out. The ball's gone in the air, it's close by. Southern Lions have picked up possession again. And back they go. 12 trying to find some space, but the forwards caught him. Here comes the big sub. They missed him. Number 17. Nice pass, it's flat, uses his foot. 13, skillful, throws it back in play. It's back to number 17, he passes it instantly and puts that man under pressure. Wrapped up, big hits there as well, and the soccer boot from number 8. And here's some very tired players now. Some real scrappy play. Number 21 now has got space and there's no one on the wing. Inside ball, number 13 is super fast and skillful. We haven't seen a lot of him today. Orange boots, that's because he can go. There's going to be holes everywhere here. Now the big man is forward. Number 26, the big juice, Booker T. The Southern Lions are frothing at the mouth here. And the big jump, I reckon he got 2 or 3 metres of air, like a fish in the ocean. You'd snap that one if you were on one of those fishing programs with Rex Hunt. But how about the big juice? Not a bad try. There were bodies everywhere. About 50 different breakdowns, 10 turnovers, and it's try time for Southern Lions. That's 30 plays, 14. It's going to be 32 because it's a very easy kick. But how about the big man? The crowd here just getting up and about. A crowd favourite. Find out who that is. I think I saw someone throw their chips in the air in celebration. Here, the crowd. The big boy, how good. Big forward getting over the line with the dreadlocks. Love to see it. Love the energy here from the home crowd. Absolutely electric. You can smell the chips in the air, that's for sure. A lot of subs for Southern Lions. Should be called the Southern Lions. And that kick is converted. 32 plays 14. And the subs really getting their hands on the ball in that last minute of play. All the momentum was with Kalamunda. So I think it's swung back towards the home side.
Go, baby! Go, Chrissy! Go,
Okay, restart. Let's see how we go. Kalamunda need to get back on the scoreboard. 32 plays 14. Nice high ball. That's a hard one to take. Done easily by number 11. Trying to find some space. Try to break his way through the forward pack. Not happening. Ball's out. Look at the number 17 for the Lions. He's got some skills. Now they've got space on the wing. Number 11, look how fast he is. Kick and go. There's number 20. He's also fast. He gets it on the boot. Is it going to pop up into his hands? No, it's going to go out of play. Jeez, those boys are fast. Number 11, number 20 for the Lions. How about the 17 as well? The number 10, playing fly half at the moment. It's got some serious skills in the passing department, just around the back there. Very nice indeed. Another interesting line out. Kalamunda with the ball. The ball's going to go back, no advantage. And they're going to try and kick this one as you would with that wind. They'll absolutely punt it as far as they can. Gain some momentum. And we'll see another line out. Chance to see a very interesting throw. Looking for the quick line out, Kalamunda. Real dart ball. It's been thrown, passed away. Here comes the Lions on the offensive. Looking for the offload, almost found it, but the 14 got there and he got free. Wrong footed, the 10, try to get his hand on it. I think Kalamunda got his palm on that ball. We'll take that one back. That was very, very lucky. You heard it from the ref. Knocked by blue, then knocked by red. The Lions. Just got to play down now. We'll have to wait for this player to get looked at. Does look to be in a bit of difficulty there. He's holding his left leg. Might have had a player just sort of land on his foot. Chance for the players to catch their breath with a little drink as well. Haven't really had many stoppages like this, but a chance for everyone to catch their breath and have a bit of a rest. There's been a lot of back and forth as well. A few subs are coming on for the Lions yet again. Okay, we've got a scrum on the 22 for. Let's see who's got the ball. Kalamunda have the ball. Their possession. Let's see what they do. The number 9 for Kalamunda. Been playing great rugby today. Great passing game. Very, very nice indeed. Chance for Kalamunda to win this scrum. I have to say they've been really overpowered and more in sync, the Southern Lions, but with a fresh set of subs, perhaps they might not be in as unison. So it is a good chance to take a nice strong scrum here for Kalamunda and get a good delivery to their back line. Referee just trying to get things organised in there. All right, here we go. Quick play. The back line. Perfect delivery, and he's thrown it and dropped the ball. That is not great. And the Southern Lions now have a free rein to go for blood and try and score another try. Let's see what they do. I think they'll try and set up with a scrum. Yes, they will. They swap the fly half out. So they've swapped the halfback out, Southern Lions. You can see the number 9 there, super small number 9. To bring home the second half. A real chance to score here. Which side are they going to go? I think they're going to go to the left-hand side. Ball's in for the Lions. The number 8 takes it off, looking for the offload to the 9. Flick to the 20. That's try time to the winger. They were handing that one away for free. Great bit of teamwork from the Southern Lions. And that was too easy. The number 8 taking off the back of the scrum. Overlap from the halfback. Nice, easy pass. And that was try time all day long for the man. He just came on as a substitute. Pretty good for your first touch of the ball. Number 25 for the Lions. 37 plays 14. This game is running away from Kalamunda. And a costly mistake from the first receiver from the Kalamunda team earlier. Well, it's cost them 7 points. That's how much it was. Soon to be 39 plays 14. Wait for them to convert this kick. It's actually quite a tough kick, so maybe we won't jump the gun just yet. We haven't seen number 17 convert any yet. Tough kick, actually. Very tough kick. The wind is going to be blowing this one out of screen on the left-hand side. So he'll want to keep this one nice and low and maybe just aiming towards that right-hand post. Really trying to bring that one back. Not quite. That was a real ripper. Purchase on it was brilliant. Just kept coming. And the post, unfortunately, said no. 34. 37 plays 14. 33 points. So 23 points in arrears, Kalamunda. They've certainly played a better second half. Nice high ball. Under it, Southern Lions. The winger, big hit up. Ball's out now. Kicked over the top. Nice bounce as well from the number 20. Oh, he's found space. You do not want that man to have space. Out to the wing. This is try time all day long. Look at the man. He's too quick. Absolutely lightning from the Southern Lions. And that is a try in about 1 minute off the kickoff. They've got some fast feet here. Down to success. 42 plays 14. And winger getting himself on the board for the first time, I believe, today. Going to be a much easier kick for number 17 from the Lions than his previous attempt.
Yeah, oh, so easy.
Straight in. 44 plays 14. It's a 30-point buffer. Looking very, very good for the home side. If you heard the word 11 from the referee there, that is how many minutes are left in this game. Nice kick. Beautiful start. The forwards this time taking the ball up. Good run. Tried to get rid of it out the back. A nice pick up from the Lions. 6 trying to strip him. No dice. Now the 9 trying to find space. And look at this man go. He's tiny. He's going to run into a bit of trouble now. Now he's a chance to lose that ball. He has not. Good support from the Lions. They go wide to the manager. Score a try. Quickly over the top. But they've lost that one out of bounds. Good try. You heard it. You couldn't possibly take another line out. Not, not with that wind. I know. Been going on about it, but throws have been atrocious out of the line out. So the scrums are being much, much cleaner for the Lions. Absolutely dominating all the scrums tonight, or this evening. Just under 10 minutes to play. Southern Lions dominating this game after a strong first half from Kalamunda. 30-point buffer, looking very, very good.
He's in this spot. Hey, how good.
Quick play from the Lions. Tap and go. Not releasing there from the Kalamunda. Chance for the Kalamunda Lions to bring it up. Nice passing from the halfback. Nice flat pass. Trying to find a gap and then get the offload. Quick ball, 17, puts it on the boot. He's giving it back to Kalamunda. Palm in the face, good tackling from the Lions. The crowd loving that one. Here comes number 16. Big, big push. Haven't seen the Lions, Kalamunda kick the ball for a while, but that is a kick you like. Straight into the 22. And now Kalamunda have a chance to get back on the scoreboard. All of their forwards looking very tired. Pretty evident by none of them being in screen at the moment. Here they come. Just trying to get ready for the line out. You can see the Lions there just ready to go, but we're still waiting on Kalamunda to get there. Very tired units. Just rolling up to the line. We'll see if we go for the short throw. That one's thrown straight to the Lions. Not sure if either side has won any line out today. Both giving it over, and now the number 5 has found his way through. Needs help, caught in the leg, gets the ball away. Tackle from behind, that play would have been offside. The Lions now, hands in the ruck. Lost forward from the 9. He's not happy about that. Looked like a little hand got on that one. Sometimes you can get away with that. The referee doesn't see it. Of course, they can't see everything. Hands do come in and out. Tough work for the fly half, and I think his teammates know it. But now a scrum for Kalamunda. And the Lions there just bowling over Kalamunda. Now a chance to score. Trying to get his hands free is number 20. No advantage. It's a handy player, number 20, and he's very, very quick. And despite him probably weighing about 55 kilos, he does break through a tackle, gets his hands free. Lions looking for more tries now. Just running the ball up. Good second half has been number 5. Breaking tackle after tackle. Lions under pressure. Now they need to move the ball wide, and they do. Long pass. Quick ball to number 20. Look at his speed off the gap. Gets his hands free. Finds his teammate, the number 21. Has he got space? Breaks one tackle. Pops it up to his teammate. And no, it was forward. They were stringing past together, left and right. See that ball turned over. No touching of the referee. Let it be known. .44 plays 14. Southern Lions about to wrap this game up. Turning that ball over, too slow for Kalamunda. Those forwards are super tired like I saw earlier. They've just given that one away. Both teams really battling there. Quick ball, number 5 for Southern Lions. It's been terrific. Forwards just trying to find some gaps, getting very physical now in the forward line for both teams. That one's gone straight through the hands. Another turnover. Here they come. The Lions want to score again. Oh, the forwards are having a war out there. Quick play from the Lions, trying to find a gap through the defence of Kalamunda. They go out wide. If they keep pushing to the left, they're going to have an overlap. They do. Long pass. Was that forward? The referee says it was. Back we go. No advantage. It's good stuff. Referee just controlling this game. I love it. Got to have respect for the referee. Not enough or too much talk, he says. Forwards really just dominating this game, aren't they? Lost forward. The players are tired. It's getting a little scrappy out there. It's been an interesting game of rugby. Plenty of tries. The ball has touched the grass a lot. Surprised it's not green. Southern Lions looking to overpower them yet again. How about them just driving over the top the last scrum? That ball's in. Nice steady scrum from the Lions. Here comes the 8 off the back of the scrum. Pops up to the 9. We've seen this before. Almost a carbon copy. This time the winger doesn't give the ball away. Inside, and he's dropped it. So that was a try. If I've ever seen one, lost forward. That's what dropping 7 points looks like, but a great little bit of play. We saw that one earlier in the game, and that is game, set, match to the home side. Players know it's his last play left of the game. And we've seen the scrum from the Lions. I suspect we're going to see another 7 points here. They might just drive over the top of the Kalamunda team. They might push them onto their own try line and jump on the ball. But let's see how we go. The last play of the game. A chance for one last big scrum. That ball's in. The ball's out. Good defence there from Southern Lions. Not quite. Pops up from the ref. Nice ball there. Quick play. Out it goes. Not finding the man he wants. Through the legs. Continuing play. Puts boot to ball. Pops up nicely for the 11. He's got the opposing number on him. Beats him. Now he's found space. Cuts back inside. He was out of play, and that is the game. Game, set, match. A lot of tired bodies out there and a great game of rugby. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was 44 plays 14. The home side taking a victory and doing it in front of their fans, in front of their club at the Success Regional Facility. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a short while for the Premier League game. Can't wait. See you then.